I'm here with international superstar heavy metal. Now, you've been making quite a reputation for yourself. You're facing off against King Cash. What's your plan of action?
King Cash, I am on the road to the CWE Heavyweight Championship, and you are standing in my way. Tonight, I am going to make an example out of you. I am going to kick your royal ass all over that ring. I'm going to walk out with my arms raised high. I'm going to go rock, roll, strut, stroll, downtown, party all night, because baby, I'm on the road to CWE Gold.
All right, heavy metal on CWE TV.
Are you ready now? I got you freaking out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again. Who said a man can take a stand? He's got a plan, he's got a right. He'll fight to win, he won't give in. He'll watch the signs or pay the price. You sold your pride, you'll pay the price. Know that it gets you every time. Still I wanna know, are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around, jumping. And no, I'm not gonna say it again. No, I'm not gonna say it again.
I'm backstage with HIW star King Cash. Now, tonight is your CWE TV debut.
That's right. The King is super excited to be at CWE tonight in front of all these great people. I haven't been out here for a long, long time. I've been dominating everybody out west, and I've been waiting for my chance to come back here. And tonight I get to wrestle one of Canada's best, Revolution Pros heavy metal. He and I are going to have one of the best matches of the night, I guarantee it.
All right, well, we're excited for your debut.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, representing Mexico City, international star, heavy metal Canadian City.
International superstar heavy metal, kicking off CWE TV this week. I'm Mike Young, joined as always by Dynamite Dave Petro, and this is the hired gun of Shane Madison, the guy who attempted to put hotshot Danny Duggan out of commission. What a brutal matchup that was. Yeah, pile driver on the floor, almost did it. King Cash coming to the ring now to take on heavy metal.
Heavy metal making a good account of himself in the CWE territory. We saw him take on the pissed off pitbull Robbie Royce several weeks back. And as you mentioned earlier, tried to put on hotshot Danny Duggan a few weeks back as well. So impressive in my eyes against Robbie Royce, not so impressive against Danny Duggan.
Yeah, the pile driver on the concrete floor. Sickening act by heavy metal. Guy who's trying to prove himself, but not worried about endearing himself to the fans here. He's worried about endearing himself to the CWE Executive Ambassador, Shane Madison.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Smart for your career trajectory, that's for sure.
I think the board of directors of CWE have to have a bit of a meeting, because this Shane Madison situation has really gotten out of control. And
A bit of a conflict of interest.
I do believe so. Abuse of authority, conflict of interest, miscarriage of justice, call it whatever you want.
King Cash now working over the man who resides in Mexico. That is heavy metal. Back and forth here.
Part of Mexico.
Could be anywhere.
Pedro Morales or
Tijuana.
Ray Gonzalez. I've been to Mexico.
You have.
Never saw heavy metal there.
I've listened to heavy metal there.
I don't really remember a lot of my Mexican trips. Are we on?
Heavy Metal being in Mexico, residing there, taking up a lot of that lucha style. Works a similar style to one half of the Big Sexy Beast, AJ Sanchez, who also has added in some lucha style to his work.
Well, and I was kind of thinking that King Cash has kind of a certain resemblance to AJ Sanchez myself.
Yeah, in body frame, definitely.
Haircut, beard.
King Cash and Heavy Metal going back and forth here, and a bit of a feeling out process early on from two guys fairly new to CWE. Always seeing new guys here when you watch CWE TV. Who's coming into the territory, who's trying to make a name for themselves, and who's trying to get to the top of the pile where the pissed off pitbull Robbie Royce currently resides.
Big McDowell's main event, 6-man tag tonight, Mike.
Yeah,
huge.
Sons of Anarchy teaming up with a guy who's trying to earn his cut, if you will, Moses Luke. They'll take on the team of the 123approved.ca television champion Bobby Collins, Billy Blaze, and Jethro Hogg.
There's going to be a lot of meat in the ring.
Yeah.
McDowell's Gym, the place to train in Winnipeg.
Yeah, Stradbrook Street, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Heavy Metal coming in with a splash. King Cash ducks out of the way, and a chop to the chest of Heavy Metal.
What action. What a way to open up the show tonight, Mike.
Yeah, Mike Young, that's me, joined by Dynamite Dave Petro.
That's me.
Always proud to bring you CWE action wherever you can watch it.
Right here, pillar to post, the action is spilling. King Cash going for the chop. Oh my. Heavy Metal reeling in there in the corner.
Speaking of new exciting superstars going to CWE, August 23rd, a Friday night, the Holy Cross Gymnasium in Winnipeg. Val Venus, former WWE superstar, coming to town. Tickets $15 in advance, $18 at the door, and you can get all the show information at CWEcanada.ca.
Friday night, August 23rd, Mike?
Yeah, if you really want to see Val Venus, you can catch him Saturday, August 24th as well, because CWE will be invading Selkirk, Manitoba.
Selkirk, Manitoba, that is going to be one huge night. That is one big hotbed for CWE. We're going to go to Altona, Winkler, Morden, Steinbach, Selkirk.
Selkirk coming off a big Canada Day show. We did outdoors. Huge success for CWE. Wherever you are, check CWEcanada.ca to see if CWE, Canadian Wrestling's Elite, will be in your area. Heavy Metal in control here, sending Cash into the corner, shaking that ring to its foundation. Huge man throwing Cash in with authority.
For two men that are relatively new to the territory, the fans are really watching this match with interest. They had their favorite already. Obviously, it's King Cash, but this is one heck of a matchup.
Yeah, both guys great in-ring skills. I give the favorite to Heavy Metal at this point. Really having his way with Cash, tossing him hard into the turnbuckles, and the back of King Cash is taking a beating at the hands of Heavy Metal.
Absolutely. Great fans in attendance tonight, as all the big CWE events in the area.
1, 2. Cash getting the left shoulder up. Heavy Metal surprised a bit there, but locked in a sleeper hold. Bit of a choke. That's really right there to see if it in fact becomes a choke. But right now, just trying to cause King Cash to maybe pass out and get the victory here.
Listen to this crowd. They're behind King Cash. What an impressive debut.
Cash trying to use the crowd to get back to his feet. Fighting out of the hold. King Cash with the right hands, and there's a shot to the eyes by Heavy Metal off the ropes, and Cash made him pay. Big time clothesline and a back elbow by King Cash. Heavy Metal back up, and Heavy Metal back down. A scoop slam by King Cash into a pin attempt, 2, and a kick out there by Heavy Metal.
What action! This is the kind of action you see in all the big towns when CWE comes to town. Off the ropes.
Cash sends him in. Cash catches him. Beautiful sidewalk slam, sending Heavy Metal down. Center of the ring. 2. Kick out there. Getting that left shoulder up is Heavy Metal.
Interesting to think right now. I'm just thinking ahead to the future. I know, I have some scuttlebutt backstage that the Big Sexy Beasts are claiming to be the #1 contenders, and the Saints of Los Angeles are also claiming to be the #1 contenders. I understand that we're going to get some words from these guys soon.
Yeah, I understand Vicky Shea is going to talk to the Saints of Los Angeles. We're going to hear from them very shortly, so stick around for that. and we might get to the bottom of this number one contendership situation. I gotta tell you, Saints of Los Angeles got a good claim to that, only because Nate Hardy defeated Kevin Chevy just a few weeks ago.
Absolutely right. And Vicky Shea gets all those great swoops.
Yeah, she does a great job too. Heavy metal planted with a spine buster. Oh, almost a 3 count. King Cash almost picking up, I would say, a bit of an upset, even though we don't know too much about either of these guys, both relatively new to CWE.
We learned a little bit about King Cash before the match. It was kind of I think it was well done at kind of introducing himself to the fans of CWE.
Look at this. Grabs him. Heavy metal had the referee and hit a low blow on Cash. Referee didn't see it. Look at this. Butterfly powerbomb attempted of a Pearl River plunge there by Heavy Metal, and he gets the 3 count and the victory.
Wow. Great match.
International superstar Heavy Metal, your victor. Don't forget, coming up next, Stoogey takes on Brian Rich on CWE TV.
Stoogey?
Give your body the edge in one click with musclesbymyers.com. We have sports supplements, vitamins and minerals for all lifestyles and levels of fitness. And call or email for free one-on-one guidance. Smart buyers shop at Myers and musclesbymyers.com.
Have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? What about working behind the scenes in professional wrestling? Well, now's your chance. The CWE Elite Wrestling Academy is now accepting students. Learn from the best the Canadian Wrestling's Elite has to offer by signing up today. Our trainers have traveled the world from Canada and the US all the way to Mexico and Japan, been featured on TV and pay-per-view all across the world. All you have to do is send an email to info@cwecanada.ca to get the ball rolling. Make your dreams come true and contact Canadian Wrestling's Elite today.
Rooms and accommodations for CWE events. Brought to you by the Marlborough Hotel.
August 23rd, CWE is back in Winnipeg, Manitoba with a show at the Holy Cross Gymnasium featuring former WWE Intercontinental Champion Val Venus. And then, the next night, CWE and Val Venus invade Selkirk, Manitoba and the Selkirk waterfront for a 6 p.m. showtime. This is a free show. Make sure you bring a chair and make sure you stay tuned to www.cwecanada.ca for all your goings-on in Canadian Wrestling's Elite.
Since Robbie Royce, the pissed off pitbull, captured the CWE Heavyweight Championship. Here it is. It's
Marius ladder and grab whatever's hanging from the roof, and in this ladder around the head of Robbie Royce. Oh my!
You might be right.
Look at that!
Robbie Royce, the fans.
Boom! Royce comes over
against
Royce using his body as a projectile.
You might be right.
DDT in that corner that Marius is climbing, and Robbie Royce fight! Unbelievable! Marius and Royce battling. Dalton and Sicko helping out, acting as ladders. Marius goes to the floor. Royce is your CWE champion. Wow!
This is Stoogey.
formerly Scotty Stooge, headed to the ring, accompanied by CWE Executive Ambassador, the Mecca, Shane Madison.
So if I understand things right, Stooge said he'd throw the match. If Rich joins him in being a stooge for Madison, he'd throw the match.
That's apparently what was said backstage.
So the outcome is determined already, because Rich will want to do that. He want to hang out with Shane Madison.
Well, which one among us wouldn't want to hang out with a CWE Executive Ambassador?
Let's talk about the girls, the cars, the money, the great hotel rooms, the lifestyle that Shane Madison lives. And I'm not trying to be jealous or anything.
First All-Star, Brian Rich, headed to the ring. I'm Mike Young, joined by Dave Petro. And he's got a decision to make, I guess. Does he want to join up with Shane Madison, or does he want to fight on the side of good?
It's not often that Stoogey has a size advantage, but I think he might have a bit of a weight advantage in this man.
Yeah, he certainly does. Brian Rich, very lean when it comes to his size.
But Stoogey's got Shane Madison in his corner. You can't downplay the effects of this.
Not very often you hear a guy from Saskatchewan cheered in Winnipeg, Dave.
I think it could be, I don't even want to say it, Adolf Hitler himself would get cheered against Shane Madison. Anybody in Shane Madison's corner, people just don't like that guy. If I offended anybody about that, I'm sorry, but that's just the truth.
Yeah, that is the truth.
He is so smug. Look at him, Mike. Shane Madison I'm talking about. You know what? He opens up with that. That's your opening move?
Slap to the face by Stoogey.
Oh, goodness.
Brian Rich paid him right back with a slap of his own. The first All-Star now. Double arm drag takeover. And Stoogey bails out, and Mecca is not happy.
No, they're having a little conference.
Madison tossing him back in.
Good grief.
A chop to the chest by Rich. Stoogey reverses him. Rich coming in, ducks under. Slide 1, 2. Kick out there by Stoogey. Madison's going to blow a gasket on the floor. 1, 2. Almost got him again. Brian Rich in full control here.
But if I'm Shane Madison, with all the money, all the brilliance, the experts, the excellence, Ben is a good wrestler. But Ben is a good wrestler. I'm not
a great wrestler.
He's a great wrestler. But why would you pick Scotty Raver to be the Stooge?
Stoogey is his name now.
Stoogey. Good grief. You know, you say go back to what Brian Rich come out and he's cheered. He's from Saskatchewan often. Maybe he's cheered because he's not wearing green tonight.
I was wearing pink.
If you know, if the power went out, we'd know where he is.
It certainly would. Very bright, reflective clothing choice by the first All-Star Brian Rich as Stoogey takes control. Look at the welts on the back and the arm of Stoogey already. This match has been short. I don't know if those are from Shane Madison.
The referee's back.
Oh, a huge knee lift by Madison.
He throws him in the post head first.
Rich head first with authority into that ring post.
He might not get up from that. I don't know. Nothing. Kelly Russell saw nothing.
Kelly Russell having a bad couple of weeks here in CWE.
He seems to be off his game as of late. Unbelievable. It's 2 again, 1. This is a handicap match. Call it what it is, Mike. Tell everybody what it is. It's a handicap. No, Shane Madison says to Stoogey, go get him. Oh, he doesn't want to take the count-out victory. He wants to throw him back in the ring.
Stoogey getting back in the ring. 1, 2. Kick out by Rich, staying alive in this one.
Maybe he should have taken the count-out. Choking him. Referee's back is turned. It's disgusting.
Stoogey going right to a count of 4 with that choke, a blatant choke. They force against the rules, has a count of 5 to break it. Now Stoogey throwing some right hands, shaking off his fists. He's not used to throwing punches like that. A big stiff elbow by Stoogey.
And there was something on that one.
Plants Brian Rich right in the center of the ring.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Stoogey has the upper hand right now.
Yeah, it actually looks good doing it. A bit of a spinal tap there, kick to the back. And Brian Rich down again. Drew, this time able to get the right shoulder up, and another choke initiated by Stoogey.
This is the 2-on-1 matchup. Somebody needs to come out here and help Brian Rich because he needs the odds kind of go back in his favor. It's 2 against 1. This is disgusting. Shane Madison, he thinks he's Bobby Heenan.
Stoogey with a reversal, sends Rich in, comes in, ducks over. Beautiful belly-to-back suplex, planting Stoogey high on the back of his neck. Rich coming out of the clothesline.
Took his head off.
Brian Rich now trying to get this crowd fired up, trying to get back in this match. Floats over, and there's a swinging neck breaker. 2, kick out by Stoogey. Back and forth they go, Stoogey and Brian Rich on CWE TV. A big-time main event tonight. Stick around. SOA team up with Moses Luke to take on Jethro Hogg, Bobby Collins, and Billy Blaze.
The history in that match in the ring, all those guys, all 6 guys, and you know what? That's going to be huge. The McGill's main event.
Certainly, a super kick by Brian Rich. Stoogey walked right into that one. Mecca's not happy. 2, 3. Brian Rich, your winner, and Shane Madison not impressed.
I just don't want to be Stoogey and have to face the wrath.
Look at this, here comes Shane Madison. Oh! A devastating attack.
I'm bringing that bell, there's nothing going on, the referee can't stop it.
Shane Madison now is about to assault Brian Rich. Those deep, high knees.
Throws him out of the ring, discards him like a candy wrapper. Referee Kelly Russell going to protect Brian Rich on this one. He's got to get in between. No, he's not. He's backing off.
Shane Madison standing over top of Brian Rich. Hopefully this assault is done with. Look what Madison has done.
This is disgusting.
He's got the blood of Rich on his chest. Oh my goodness. Is he going to pile drive him on the floor? Oh my goodness. Oh, a power bomb on the ring apron. Danny Duggan's out.
This is crazy.
Duggan's chasing Madison to the hills. Madison running around the ring.
Hot shot, Danny Duggan comes to save Brian Rich. Shane Madison is trying to get out of dodge, but he's still got one.
Look at that look on his face, the smile on the face of Shane Madison. Duggan just may have saved the career of Brian Rich. The damage, though, was done. A sickening powerbomb onto the ring apron.
This is unbelievable. This feud has been going on and on and on between Shane Madison and hotshot Danny Duggan, and it's taken it to another level with Shane Madison getting a dodge right now.
We'll be back on CWE TV.
Hey yo, this right here is former WWE World Tag Team Champion, Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Crisper. And I got a little inside scoop for you. When you need a new ride, when you tired of the one you got, or you need a new one, you want to look good going down the highway, you want to look good for all the girls, all the guys on the street corner, whatever, you call 123 Approved. And they'll hook you up with a loan, get your new car, be looking fly, be looking like this guy. Oh yeah, 123 Approved. Don't forget. Yeah.
The CWE store is now open for DVDs, pictures, posters of your favorite CWE stars. Go to CWEcanada.ca.
Give your body the edge in one click with musclesbymyers.com. We have sports supplements, vitamins and minerals for all lifestyles and levels of fitness. And call or email for free one-on-one guidance. Smart buyers shop at Myers and musclesbymyers.com.
August 23rd, CWE is back in Winnipeg, Manitoba, with a show at the Holy Cross Gymnasium featuring former WWE Intercontinental Champion Val Venus. And then, the next night, CWE and Val Venus invade Selkirk, Manitoba, and the Selkirk waterfront for a 6 p.m. showtime. This is a free show. Make sure you bring a chair, and make sure you stay tuned to www.cwecanada.ca for all your goings-on in Canadian Wrestling's elite.
Now, there's been some controversy of who's going to be the top contender for the CWE Tag Team Championship, and I think we're going to find out the answer tonight.
You know, Vicky, we are going to find out the answer tonight. Tommy Lee Curtis and I have been doing everything right to earn that spot, and we deserve it, and that is why
Hey, there's no question about it. The Big Sexy Beasts own this division of tag team wrestling.
What do you mean there's no... Don't you remember when you and I stole the show and I pinned your shoulders on the mat?
That's in the past. I beat him, so it doesn't even matter.
Those are singles matches. This is tag team action. We are the better team. There's no doubt about it.
Look at it on paper, boys. Look at it on paper. The Big Sexy Beasts are the #1. We are the better team. We are the better team.
Hey, it doesn't matter. You know what? Let's stop this arguing and let's settle it right now.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Lead the way.
All right,
Ladies
we're gonna
first.
This one in the ring.
Kevin Chevy and the man known as AJ Sanchez, the Big Sexy Beast, headed to the ring here on CWE TV. And this match stemming from a backstage interview we just saw with Vicky Shea.
Yeah, you know, nice little discussion about who the #1 contenders is, and it turns up this is a bit of a I don't know, I can't say grudge match, but
I think it's a friendly rivalry. That's what this has turned
exactly
into.
what it is. Exactly what it is. It's like, listen, you think you're #1 contenders, we think we're #1 contenders, and this is what honorable men do. They settle in the ring.
Yeah, both men have valid points. Both teams have valid points. And we're about to see the Big Sexy Beasts go 1-on-1, 2-on-2 in this case, with the Saints of Los Angeles, Nate Hardy and Tommy Lee Curtis.
It's going to be interesting who the fans are cheering for in this one. Wow.
way back and forth. Chevy goes for a clothesline.
Big height on that drop kick.
TLC ducked under and nailed a drop kick. Yeah, you're right, Dave. Great athleticism shown week in and week out by this team of the Saints of Los Angeles. Tommy Lee Curtis and Nate Hardy.
The ladies dig Tommy Lee Curtis. And they like Nate Hardy too. Oh, he got it. He got it. Missed the clothesline. Reversal off the ropes. Kind of a hip toss into an arm drag.
Yeah. And we're back and forth from these two now. Nate Hardy jumping over top.
Wow, what action!
He's got him. Oh. This time an arm drag by Hardy.
What semblance of mind for Nate Hardy to hang on to that arm.
Oh, spinning around and around we go.
I'm dizzy.
Both men taking a tumble there. Nate Hardy, though, comes out in control, tagging in his partner, Tommy Lee Curtis.
Brilliant tag team strategy after those high-risk maneuvers and that high-impact stuff to tag your tag team partner.
Oh, it was almost a 3D there, but into a bit of a stunner. And a 2 count, almost a 3 there. Saints of Los Angeles was pulling off an upset here on the Big Sexy Beast.
AJ Sanchez feels he's just going to have to tilt the world after all that.
Yeah, he's got to gain his bearings. Equilibrium probably thrown off a little bit as AJ Sanchez rolls over. And they mix the tag to Chevy with his foot while holding on to the legs of Tommy Lee Curtis. Good tag team wrestling by the Big Sexy Beast there.
Absolutely correct. It's, any part of a tag is legal in professional wrestling. He just showed that. But I don't know if Bubbles McFly can see it. He's not wearing his glasses. Just my opinion. Ooh, big clothesline.
Big time clothesline indeed from Kevin Chevy.
And then his back is impacting the turnbuckles, and that's much padding there. Referee chasing back Nate Hardy. The action in the ring. Another tag made. AJ Sanchez taking over.
Oh, chop by Chevy. Sanchez lining him up.
Dancing.
AJ comes in with a shoulder block. Chevy with one of his own. Pops out of the corner. And TLC eats a side Russian leg sweep there. Cover 2. Nate Hardy in with a boot to the face, breaking up that pin attempt.
Do they call that in Russia the side Russian leg sweep, or do they call it the Canadian leg sweep?
Just a side leg sweep.
Okay. Kind of like Russian dressing.
That's right, just dressing there.
Okay.
Chinese food. It's just food.
Just food in China.
Hard back elbow by Kevin Chevy.
Natural. Wow. Big main event tonight, Mike. Wow. SOA. And that was like it's like a cluster of men in the ring.
Yeah, it certainly is. We got the Sons of Anarchy teaming up with a guy who maybe he's a member, maybe he's not a member. Moses Luke teaming up with Sons of Anarchy to take on Bobby Collins, the 123approved.ca television champion, Billy Blaze, and a guy we haven't seen for some time here on CWE TV, Mr. Jeff Lohar.
In our McDowell's main event. Wow. Make sure you should even call a friend because that's going to be huge.
Yeah, McDowell's proud sponsors of CWE main events here on CWE TV, located conveniently at Stradbrook Avenue in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
I tell everybody to put a tape in their VHS and make sure you record this match, but I don't think the kids do that anymore.
No, it's called DVRs, Dave.
DVR.
Or just rewind the clip on YouTube if you're watching online.
What's YouTube? Is that something you go swimming with?
It's an inner tube.
Inner tube.
Tag made by Sanchez, tag made by TLC, 2 freshmen in the ring, Kevin Chevy, Nate Hardy, and Nate Hardy coming in like a ball of fire, taking down AJ Sanchez, taking down Kevin Chevy, the big man going down, and Nate Hardy in control. 1, 2.
I think. Oh, what about the other guy?
That doesn't work that way, Bubbles McFly. Who's the legal man? It's Kevin Chevy and Nate Hardy.
I said before, he doesn't have his glasses on. He doesn't even know where he is. He thinks he's at the concessionary ordering a Coke.
Nate Hardy flung it to the turnbuckle. And Sanchez ran in and took a boot to the face. Chevy did the same thing. 2 mistakes in a row for the Big Sexy Beast. Sanchez cut. Look at this. Nate Hardy totally dominating. Backstabber on TLC on AJ Sanchez. Unbelievable.
Big Sexy Beast bailing out. Listen to the crowd. They're appreciating this action.
Yeah. Saints of Los Angeles got the crowd on their side, and you don't often see the Big Sexy Beast bail out of a ring, but they did there. Oh, and they caught Nate Hardy.
Here comes Tommy Lee Curtis.
They call us a huge run.
They didn't catch that.
Huge Crossbody coming over the top rope with an unbelievable dive.
The place is going bananas. What action?
The crowd cannot believe it. We got a 3 count by Bubbles McFly going.
Both teams can get counted out.
Nate Hardy, TLC in firm control as they send the Big Sexy Beast back in the ring, and Bubbles McFly has lost a bit of control on this one. All 4 men in the ring now and have been for some time.
Oh, big elbow. TLC working over.
Don't forget the legal men, Nate Hardy and Kevy Chevy.
I forgot who it was. I don't even think Bubbles McFly knows who it is.
I think he's just going to count any pinfall that happens at this point, but they are firing back and forth against each other right in the middle of the ring.
They're duking it out.
Nate Hardy coming in, upstairs. Chevy catches him, drops him with a powerbomb.
Referee's going to count.
1, 2, 3.
Who wins?
TLC was spinning AJ.
Who wins, Mike? They call it both men.
Kevy Chevy was spinning Nate Hardy.
Who's the winner?
You know, it's referee's decision, but Kevy Chevy and Nate Hardy were the legal men.
He's raising Dominic Curtis's hand.
I think that's an injustice.
Los Angeles are the winners. Well, wait. No, he's not saying that now.
Bubbles McFly. He's now looking at Kevy Chevy.
He's raising Kevy Chevy's hand. Big Sexy Beast win. Wait.
What is going on?
Both teams win. What?
Both teams cannot win, Dave.
They won. What's Bubbles McFly doing? He's saying, like, I think I'm reading lips here is the double count. Got both teams out. And he raised the hands of both members of both teams. He's going to get some sort of it's a push like in Vegas. That's what it is.
What happens now, Dave? Do we get a sudden death overtime?
I don't know. I don't even know if Bubbles McFly knows. Here's the ruling from Dave King. Dave King doesn't believe it. Both teams' shoulders out. This match. Draw!
A draw.
Boom!
CWE fans not happy with that.
Oh, wait, I'm the announcer. Boom!
Try to be bipartisan.
Boom! Boom!
Chevy not happy. Launching a chair into the ring.
Chair in the ring.
Stick around, SOA and Moses Luke take on Bobby Collins, Billy Blaze, and Jethro Hogg in our main event tonight.
A draw? Come on!
Gonna get all this sorted out.
There's no ties in wrestling.
We'll be right back.
I don't know if you can hear the rest of these guys, but I'm going to agree with them and think we should restart the match.
Nate Hardy wants a restart to this matchup. I don't know.
Are you sure you guys want to see this?
Fans want to see it. Here comes the Big Sexy Beast.
We're back from a break. Nate Hardy wants a restart to this matchup.
This is a draw in wrestling. This is for the #1 contendership match, and you're going to give us this?
Yeah, Nate Hardy has a point. He's saying it's a #1 contenders match. Look at this. All the referees are out. I can't believe this decision. Good grief. Sending both teams back to the dressing room, Mike.
You're trying to tell me that the donkeys in the back are telling you this won't happen? That's fine. If management wants to make these people go home unhappy, that's fine. Big Sexy Beast, you two know it, we know it, this is not done. Sooner or later, a #1 contender will be found, and you can bet your bottom dollar and their bottom dollar is going to be the state of Los Angeles.
Strong words, Mike, strong words.
This is not over.
Ridiculous.
Shane Madison. Glad we found you.
And Max, my tag team champions.
I'm sorry, I'm a little exasperated here because, we're the tag team champions. These are prestigious belts, right?
Absolutely.
What exactly have Paul London and Danny Duggan done to deserve a title shot?
They haven't beat anyone. Paul London hasn't even wrestled in CWE.
Guys, listen. This is a travesty. This is ridiculous. I agree with you 100%. You guys know, you're my boys. I know, that's my boys. You're my boy too. But listen, we got a problem. I can't do anything about it. They went above my head.
Above your head?
Above the executive ambassador said. The powers that be went over my head. Look, Look, I'm getting screwed around too.
There's somebody above you?
Well, there's a few people above me. But, you know, listen, the bottom line is I can't do anything about it, guys. I agree with you. Paul London, who is he? He's done nothing.
He's not Little London. Who is he?
I don't know. Danny Duggan, I just beat him a few weeks ago.
That's badly, too. Badly. That was a bad. That was
pretty good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was good. But listen, those guys, as far as I'm concerned, do not deserve a championship opportunity. But listen, there's nothing I can do, guys. But listen, leave it with me. You guys are my boys, okay? I am gonna get the very best guy on top of this. Scotty Stooge. Already talked to him. Listen, Scotty Stooge. Stoogey. He's the Stooge. He's on top of it. He's gonna rectify the situation if you get my drift. You got it? Okay. Guys, you guys are my tag team champions.
Always take care of us, man.
Hey, that shirt is awesome.
It is a nice shirt, actually. I'll give you that.
Available in every show. $25. $25.
Only $25.
I might get a couple.
Yeah, you should.
You guys shine those belts up because you know what? You're going to be holding on to those for a long time. Don't worry about it. You guys got this. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.
Give your body the edge in one click with musclesbymyers.com. We have sports supplements, vitamins and minerals for all lifestyles and levels of fitness. And call or email for free one-on-one guidance. Smart buyers shop at Myers and musclesbymyers.com.
Have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? What about working behind the scenes in professional wrestling? Well, now's your chance. The CWE Elite Wrestling Academy is now accepting students. Learn from the best the Canadian Wrestling's Elite has to offer by signing up today. Our trainers have traveled the world from Canada and the US all the way to Mexico and Japan, been featured on TV and pay-per-view all across the world. All you have to do is send an email to info@cwecanada.ca to get the ball rolling. Make your dreams come true and contact Canadian Wrestling's Elite today.
Tonight's main event is brought to you by McDowell's Gym, located at 181 Stradbrook Avenue in Winnipeg. For more info, visit mcdowellsgym.com. Moses Luke and the Sons of Anarchy headed to the ring. This is a pairing we've seen develop over the last several weeks here on CWE TV. Since Billy Blaze was kicked out of the Sons of Anarchy, unceremoniously removed his cut removed from his back after the embrace with Bobby Collins, the show of respect when he dropped the CWE's television championship to the rebel Bobby Collins. Moses Luke since has aligned himself with the Sons of Anarchy, and we'll try and get some resolution to this matter in our main event here tonight, our McDowell's main event on CWE TV.
Where the elite athletes train at McDowell's Gym.
Yeah.
You know that music. Here comes the rebel!
Billy Blaze, he's in red. He certainly is. He's not wearing the black of the Sons of Anarchy anymore. Billy Blaze decked out in red. Bobby Collins decked out in that 1, 2, 3 approved .ca television title. and Jethro Hogg decked out in overalls and a cowbell.
I haven't seen Jethro Hogg since possum season, I think.
Eons. It's been eons.
Possum season. Got the cowbell thing, the chain, the hat, his dirty overalls. Well, this is a very good thing. I'm thinking about point. How did Jethro Hogg and Bobby Collins talk to each other? Those southern drawls, if you will. And Billy Blaze, he only talks one dialect, fight.
I wouldn't mind sitting with Billy Blaze, Bobby Collins, and Jethro Hogg and talking politics with the three of them.
Oh, the match is underway!
Wait, Blaze going right for Mission. And a boot to the face by Billy Blaze. That man means business here tonight.
Certainly does. And Mike Mission, the misfit, getting going for a suplex.
Oh, Billy Blaze taking Mission over.
What action? What action?
Big boys in this main event. Not only are Blaze and Mission huge, Moses Luke, Cliff Corleone, and Jethro Hogg, no slouches. Bobby Collins must feel like the television show Little People, Big World, Dave.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's one of these things.
And he's the only one holding a title in this group.
It's unbelievable to think. But the guy's been around for years and years and years. And I know they kind of looked at me funny last time when I said that. I looked across the ring, but when I was wrestling, Bobby Collins was wrestling.
Big clothesline by Jethro Hogg. Fan favorite here in CWE, taking apart Mike Mission. I like that he keeps his hat on while he wrestles. That's enjoyable to me.
What's he doing?
Reminds me of George the Animal Steel.
Oh! Okay, I understand.
Jethro Hogg hitting Mission where the sun doesn't shine, as they say. A low blow there behind the referee's back. And Billy Blaze back in the ring. This team's been in full control since this match started. Blaze makes Mission a back elbow. 1, 2... and Moses Luke breaking up the pinfall attempt.
Like, I'm still baffled by the referee's decision between the Big Sexy Beast and the Saints of LA in our last match we saw. Wow.
Yeah, do we have 2 number 1 contenders? Do we have no number 1 contenders? I don't know. We're going to sort this out, though. Stick really closely to the CWE website at CWEcanada.ca and tune into CWE TV to get some kind of a resolution. When we know, you'll know.
Absolutely. It's baffling. Baffling is the best word I can use for it.
Mission now in control of this matchup, finally getting the SOA on the upper hand, if you will, in this match.
What big men in the ring.
Mission hits Collins with a back elbow, getting the referee's attention.
Yeah,
now we got ourselves a triple team. Big time splash coming from Mission, from Luke. And now Corleone with a knee to the face of Billy Blaze.
Right to the face. There was nowhere for Billy Blaze to go, and the referee's back was turned because of a little skullduggery by Moses Luke. Billy Blaze is in a world of hurt, courtesy of Big Cliff.
Yeah, Corleone now in control of Billy Blaze, tagging in the guy maybe who's a prospect in the Sons of Anarchy at this point, Moses Luke. Not an official member of the SOA, but a guy who's trying to earn his cut, if you will.
Reappearing after many, many months.
Yeah, Danny Duggan sent him packing, and now he's back.
Yeah, what a surprise a couple of weeks ago when he all of a sudden is in the corner of these guys, and because the recruited, if you will, by Big Cliff and Mike Mission.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, the title belt that Bobby Collins wears around his waist is the title belt that Moses Luke lost when Duggan retired him from CWE over a year ago.
We thought he was packing, and we thought we would never hear from him again, and we were wrong.
Moses Luke back in CWE, and Billy Blaze bought himself some time there with a neck breaker on Mike Mission in the center of the ring. Now it's a race to see who can get a tag.
Good grief.
Who can get to their feet first? Who can reach their corner? We're going to find out.
Gotta make the tag, Billy. Gotta make the tag.
To the ring. That's Bobby Collins in the ring. Mission can't make a tag. Bobby Collins takes him down with a clothesline. He's going after everybody, Mike. Shots for Corleone and Luke. And now it's broken down. All 6 men in the ring. Yeah, Hogs on Luke. Billy Blaze is on Corleone. And Bobby Collins is in the ring. The two legal men with the misfit Mike Mission. There's Bobby, he's going to work. Boom! Clothesline by Collins, the 123approved.ca television champion. He's looking on now with the floor. This guy's fighting everywhere, Mike. Corleone and Moses Luke in full control on the outside. Bobby Collins, the only one on his team that's actually doing anything productive right now. It's Bedlam! Oh, Luke and Corleone teaming up on Jethro Hogg. Oh, my. Control has been lost by referee Trevor Stoiko here. Absolutely. It's been a tough couple of weeks for all referees in CWE. Yeah, it has. Collins, though. Look at that. Jumping over and catching Moses Luke. I think he need him in the skull coming over. Billy Blaze now back in the ring. He grabs Mission. Huge belly-to-belly suplex. Turn around, ref. Corleone's now in the ring. Billy Blaze better turn around. Huge choke slam by Corleone. Pin in the ring. Stoiko's got to turn around. The referee can't see it. And Corleone had a sure 3 count, even though he's not the legal man. Oh, he puts his hand on the referee. That's not going to be good. That might cost him some bucks. 1, 2, 3. That is it. That is all. Referee Trevor Stoiko losing complete control of this one. They're still fighting. The Rebels going after Moses Luke. Jethro Hogg. He's trying to crawl back in the ring. Oh, Clever's still working him over. Yes, Trevor Stoiko lost control of this matchup. Had no idea who the legal men were. Oh, look. Counting Corleone and Billy Blaze as the legal men. Corleone picking up the win, and this thing is far from over. He's calling the Rebels calling at the eyes of Big Cliff. Oh no, Moses Luke has got him. Oh my. Mike, look at this. Look out below. Oh. Planting Bobby Collins in the center of the ring. That's your 123approved.ca television champion. And Moses Luke just put him down. What's this? They got the flag of Bobby Collins and he brings to the ring. Oh, this is disgusting. They're draping it over his body like you would. You cover up a stiff. A message has been sent to the television champion by a guy who wants that belt back around his waist. SOA, Moses Luke victorious. On CWE TV, we will see you next week.